Hey, what's up YouTube world? My name is Anthony and today it is another Foodie Friday. This is my 7th Foodie Friday and this one's kind of cool because I'm going to be making vegan Nutella cinnamon rolls. The recipe is from this book right here called Chloe's Vegan Italian Kitchen. I'll be posting the link in the description box below so you can pick this up. Once again, I am not affiliated with anyone in Chloe's team or Chloe or her restaurant. I just really am a big fan of this book and want to show people how easy it is to make really good food that's vegan and to do this to stop animal cruelty. To make the Nutella, I ground up some almonds in a Krups coffee grinder. In the book it says to use a food processor, but I don't have a food processor and my blender doesn't do the trick. I just use a coffee grinder and it has the same exact effect as a food processor, which is why I did that. So here are my almonds and they're finely ground. There's actually no big pieces of almond in here. So I'm just gonna dump this into my little Ninja blender right here. I melted 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips and I use the Enjoy Life brand. It is dairy-free, soy-free, and nut-free. So it's a great brand to get. You can pick it up on Amazon or your grocery store. I'll be posting the link in the description box below. And as always, you can pick up dairy-free chocolate chips if you have a Costco membership. The Kirkland brand is a vegan brand. So I'm just gonna add in my melted chocolate into my almond. Now I'm just gonna set this off to the side and move on to making my cinnamon rolls. I am going to use Earth Balance butter. Once I have everything in my saucepan, I'm going to throw it on the stove over low heat just for a little bit until everything mixes together, and then I'm just going to whisk it. And my butter, my milk, and my salt are all mixed together, but I'm just going to throw in 1/2 cup of sugar. I'm going to remove this from heat, and I'm going to add in about 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. As my mixture is all kind of mulling together and cooling down a little bit on the stove, I warmed up some water because I'm going to add in 1 dry yeast packet and some sugar. Set my yeast and water off to the side and move on to my next couple steps. This definitely is not the preferred way to do this. Again, I am using my Ninja blender with the paddle attachment inside, and in the book, like normal people or people who can afford one, you should be using a KitchenAid mixer. However, I cannot afford a KitchenAid mixer, so I am using what I have. I'll be taking the yeast mixture, which I let sit for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna add the yeast mixture with our lovely, buttery, sugary, salty, milky. I added in 2.5 cups of flour to our mixer, and I'm gonna throw it back on the blender until everything's sort of mixed in. Now I'm gonna add in another 2.5 cups of flour. What this does prove is that Ninjas aren't very good, and I would really enjoy having a KitchenAid mixer or a Vitamix or anything that can actually do what it's supposed to do. However, after many tries and it looking like it shoots flour everywhere, it did mix the dough. Now it's time to roll out the dough. Rolling out the dough, which is what I am doing for my college loans. Rolling it out, just making it rain money, all for the government. Here you go, guys. I'm just adding the dough to the bowl. I guess the trick is that you want to make sure that your bowl is well oiled. Now that the dough is in the bowl, I'm going to cover it up and wait about 1.5 hours. And in that time, I think I'm probably going to go to the gym and pay some bills and do other things that you can do in 1.5 hours. So I am back from the gym and I made sure to only do like the elliptical. I usually run a lot, but I didn't want to look like a sweaty mess for the rest of this video and decided to go light on the workout today. However, all of my dough is finally risen. So right now I'm going to punch the dough right through the center. And I'm going to pretend that this dough is a frat guy because frat guys usually deserve to get their faces punched. The dough has deflated, sort of like a frat guy's ego after you punch them in the face. And after your dough is deflated and out of the bowl, you're gonna stick it on the countertop and make sure your countertop has some flour on it so that your dough does not stick to the counter. And once your dough is on your counter, you are going to cover that with a towel and wait another 10 minutes. Alright, so my dough is all ready to go, and now I'm just gonna roll it out into a 20 by 12 inch. My dough is all rolled out, and now I'm gonna make the filling for the cinnamon rolls. For the filling of the cinnamon rolls, I added a lot of cinnamon, brown sugar, and then I'm gonna take some melted Earth Balance butter. So now that my cinnamon mixture is all finished, I'm gonna throw this all onto the dough and evenly spread it out. Now that the cinnamon is all on, it's time to add in the vegan Nutella. Time to roll the cinnamon rolls up. So now it's time to cut it. So now that these are all in the pan, I'm gonna cover them again for about an hour and put them in a warm part of my kitchen. And then this is gonna give it another rise. So the cinnamon rolls are done rising for the second time. So here's what they look like. I'm going to put them back in the oven at 375 for about 20 minutes. And they'll be fully ready to eat and consume and to get fat off of. Yay, the cinnamon rolls are finished. Add the glaze on. And the glaze is just 2 cups of powdered sugar with some water. These are by far the best cinnamon rolls I've ever had. They're so good. Thanks again for watching this video. It really means a lot to me that you tune in every week to watch these Foodie Friday videos. Again, make sure to pick up Chloe's book. I'll be posting the link in the description box below. You can get her on Amazon. It's only like $11.97 for the vegan Italian one. I really suggest you can pick this up because it is so good. I mean, look at that. It's so much better than the stuff you can buy in the store. Please subscribe if you enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up. See you later. Bye. Today I am going to be making banana coffee cupcakes from my new favorite